everyone. I want to wish all of you a happy new year, and I hope that 2017 brings a lot of blooms and new orchids into your collection. Everybody's doing really good. I do hope everybody is doing really well. Just wanted to give an update on the grow space. I have a couple of new things that I had purchased, not orchids, more of tools to help with the orchids. I also have a correction that I needed to do in one of the orchids from last update. I had mislabeled it, and rather than correcting it at that video, I figure I'll wait until the bloom opens up, the buds open up, so that I can look at the flowers and make sure that I had the tags mixed with the other one. So anyway, the thing that you are looking at, of course, is the Dendrobium Million Stripe from Carmela. You guys remember that? Blooms is still doing really, really well, so I'm happy about that. But I do have and I also want to include a couple of shout outs to new subscribers. Thank you so much. I'll, place their name as I always do across the video, but I wanted to say their names too. Wish them Happy New Year. Motes Orchids, Caballera 100, Tianzo, and Run Chen. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully we'll have some conversation going, and I can learn from you all too, because I'm sure you guys are orchid growers. Anyway, again, that's one of my favorite, the Million Stripe. And right in the same area, of course, is Dark Joy, and it is flowering right there. And it's got a new, if I can get close to it. So that's, I got the pole in there. So that's the one stem that has the flower, and there's another one right there, and there is another one right. That's another spike. Again, this is the other one, and then the one that you're seeing here's another one. I haven't repotted it, and I purchased that last year, but every time I try to repot it keeps giving me spikes. No complaint, obviously, from me, but the noise you're hearing in the background, we're doing a couple of rooms, trying to get my husband his home office, so I had to move out of so he's gonna have my purple room, and I'm moving into the other one because the purple room has all our network, so I figure it would be best that his home computer or his home office would have all that in case he wants to beep up the network. And so I'm moving into the other room, and he is putting some LED light on the ceiling so that I'll have plenty of light. So that's what the pounding is that you guys are hearing. Anyway, let's get back to the mislabeled one. Here's the Cattleya, and this was the bud that I'd mentioned, and I had called it Love Not to Leah Cattleya, but it's actually, and I'll show you the flower because it did bloom. So this is the Leah Cattleya Indigo Dawn Blue Tuesday. Anyway, you can read it, and let me show you the flowers. And once I saw the flowers, I kind of knew I had the wrong name on my last, I think it was in January 7th, this when I uploaded it. So there you go. The Love Not, the petals, which are, in this case, these, it has purplish on those edges too. So this one doesn't have it, and that's why I kind of knew. So that's how I knew this was a different one. So this was my retraction. I had mislabeled it. Haven't detected any scent. It just bloomed this morning, but she is rather pretty. Let's see if I can zoom. She's very small in comparison to, there's my finger, so you can kind of see how small she is, but she's really quite lovely. The purple lip right there, you can kind of see it across the room. So when I saw that, I go, oh, she finally bloomed. So nothing else blooming. The rest are kind of pretty much still blooming. The Dendrobium from Carmela. This was also included in my January update, and this is the Burana White. So one of its bloom, as you can see, is already on its way out, but the top three are still doing well. The next one, that one is called the Emma White Waipahu Pink. I love that. Small flowers, but the colors are so vibrant that you can't mistake them from across the room. I mean, it's like the first thing that you see when you walk in because the colors are just kind of pulls you in. None of these have any scent. Like I said, the Cattleya one from SBO, the one that I mislabeled, I don't detect any scent yet, so we shall see what happens to that. The other ones, I don't know if you can see, there's one from afar right there. It's got only one flower, and that's what is that called? That is the Burana Emaron Gold, and it only has one flower, so it's probably on its way out. The other ones that are from Carmela, I have other two. Hang on. That one right there, the Lone Bloom, I think that was the first one that bloom out of all the ones from Carmela. And that one's called the Burana Stripe. The next one is this one. When I got it, was in little buds. I hoped that they wouldn't last, and they didn't. So happy about that. This one's called the Gentng Royal. Look how small the flowers are in comparison to this guy. But it was so pretty. I'll take still pictures and include them in here. No scent, so I'm okay with that, but they're such pretty green color. Not repotted yet because I'm waiting for the flowers to die out, but they just bloom about maybe 4 or 5 days ago. So I think I've covered all the ones that are blooming, so that's kind of cool. The other thing that I wanted to mention was the new grow light, because I had so many Cattleya that I had purchased from Carmela, the baby ones, and I was kind of shifting things around, so I would just have one spot for Cattleyas, one spot for Dendrobium, and one spot for the species Phalaenopsis species, and then the rest are kind of intermingle in one spot or another. So I did designate an area, and then I purchased I had it a while. It's an LED light with the one with the pink. I think everybody has this, and it just kind of, I think I got it either last month or the month before, I can't remember, but I had it hidden somewhere, and Pam from Mouse Lee had a video, and it just kind of dawned on me that I did have that. So I finally took it out of its box and I placed it over here. Hang on. So here's the one shelf that has mostly on the top anyway, Cattleyas. If you notice this one, I still don't see or feel anything in there, so to get too far. Then this one right here, that's part of this, and I'll put the link name here somewhere. That one is showing a sheath as well, so we'll see. There's a race. The race is on for those. See which one come first. Anyway, you can see this one right here is the one that Pam had purchased, and I also purchased mine from Amazon. You know, during the holidays you get gift cards from families, so that was under $30, so I figure give it a shot. Orchids from Carmela, the ones that I got, not all of them. Some of them are kind of scattered in the other shelves, but these are the latest one that I had purchased from Carmela. So it's only been a week. Hopefully they do well with the light And then I did get something else for Christmas. It's a little grow light from hydroponic store. These are all, when I repotted them, I just want to let you know that these are not on those clay pellets, I guess what you call them. These are all in lava rock, because they do, in my environment, the Cattleya do really well in lava rock. So all my Cattleyas that I've repotted are in lava rocks. I think you guys remember my my tank, my fish tank. I did a little bit. I need to repot some of those, the Mexican butterworts and the one above there, and then inside the little plastic food container, I need to repot those and just kind of spread them out because they're kind of overgrown the space. But I also had baby, I think you guys know that I have that King Autumn that's just like my baby maker. Note to self, just kind of let you guys know, these little babies were outside for, I want to say, a good month, and it was raining and the cold snap, raining, cold snap, and all that stuff. They did quite well in there. Some of them, I think there's one baby that has a spike. Don't know yet, it could be another baby, but just kind of let you know, these guys, the baby ones, are so hardy. I was just really amazed. Just in case you do leave one out there, don't worry about it. I mean, our temperature went down to like in the low 30s, and they were, I had them in different media, and they look just like what you're looking at them right now. And they've been in here in this aquarium 2 weeks. Right there is the grow light that I got. It's actually a kit. So here's the entire unit. It's not really that big. This is the tray. It just kind of pulls out, and you can add these are 5 string of hearts, the baby ones. I placed them in there. This is a Carmela. No, I'm sorry, that's not a Carmela. That is a Vanda, but it's a baby one. We're talking like maybe a year old. But the one behind that one, that is a Carmela Cattleya. And then right there is a succulent. It's a Vicks succulent. When you rub the leaves, it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. But I just wanted to show you guys the 2 things that I do, that I added into my grow space. And again, this is just an experiment to see what grows there. If baby ones grows on there, I'm going to like utilize that sucker. But I do need I need some air circulation going on in there. So you all know that I like to end my videos and with my crooked flowers, not in the picture. I like to end my videos with beautiful flowers that we all can enjoy. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I see you guys in your next video. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful week. Bye.